Go now, guys, here we go. It's taken a while to pour. Head's just settling now. This is the Sunday Trappist Beer Fest. The Orval from Belgium. 6.2%, very light on. But let's give it a crack. I've waited 2 drinks for it to warm up outside. It's pretty warm out here, so I reckon it'll be about 12 degrees. I think that's what they recommend. Cheers, guys. Well, water, malted barley, hops, sugar and yeast. It's got, to me, the yeast flavour of this one is different to the other yeast flavours of a lot of the Trappist beers. That's their one, I guess. It tastes a bit like those beers they make in caves with the natural yeast. It's pretty rough and gutsy. Not bad, just not bloody great. Spewing. Really unusual flavour. It's like a, what do they call them? There's a name for them. They make them in the caves and even in old buildings, old breweries, that they just let it get the dust from the building, and that's the yeast. Got a nice white head on it, which is interesting. Flavour, not my cup of tea. Haven't had one of these for a long time. I might have a video on this from a long time ago, but maybe not, because 6.2%, 12 odd bucks, I don't think so. Anyway, Sunday Beer Fest, we love it. I had one beer, and then I knocked down a gin and tonic with our grapefruit orange dried out in the dehydrator. We've dried out quite a few. We're just about out of the grapefruit oranges, probably only half a dozen or so left. So the last few will dehydrate a few and lock them away for a rainy day. There'll probably be another 5 months before we get them again. It might be a bit earlier, but it's not flowering yet. I've probably got to pick the rest of the fruit off or a bit more and shock it into flowering again, feed it up again. I know one thing, I've fed the beautiful lemon we got, and that's got massive amounts of flowers, but we had hailstones the other day when we lost a lot. You're kidding. Anyway, I've been working on the bathroom. I put 7 or 8 pieces of timber behind the wall. Got rid of all the nails sticking out. Got rid of packers that were in there from before for the tiles, but he didn't pull them out. I can't believe it. So it was like a wave. Out and in and out and in, hitting the nail, going out again. So nothing lined up. Bit of a shit fight, actually. I'm not real happy about it, but what can you do? I think they're going to have a bit of trouble getting the money out of me. I'm pretty well fucking spewing. I've got to pull all that grout out. What a cunt of a job that is. And I've seen him work so many times. He does it so good. I think he just lost it. He's lost, I don't know, lost the plot a little bit lately. But, you know, we all do occasionally. Getting upset and telling people off and then, you know, ranting about how cheap I'm getting the job. But I don't want a cheap job. I want a good job for a reasonable price. Because a cheap job is not a good job. a cheap job is a good job for Rowville, maybe. You know what I mean? We're in fucking Park Orchards, not Rowville. Fuck me. Anyway, what do you do? What do you say? I'll just catch him up. But the last bit, the missus said, no way, you can't pay him. You got to fucking fix it all. You got to redo everything. He broke a tile and left it in and was going to just leave it in there. Like, who leaves a broken fucking tile in? If you break it, take it out. Don't fucking leave it in there and pretend it's not there. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I've been stressed out a bit the last few days. Couldn't sleep. Thinking about all these things going on in the world. The monkeypox. You're fucking kidding. They found it. The live strain of the monkeypox in the mRNA vaccines. That's why they invented the monkeypox vaccine. Remember they released a news article 6 months ago or so, and they said, oh, we've developed a monkeypox vaccine. And I thought, why? Oh, because everyone that's had mRNA or whatever you call the fucking thing are all going to get monkeypox if they don't get myocarditis. You're fucking kidding. Like my missus and my mate's missus and all these other people I know. Fucking joke. Anyway, monkeypox is on its way, guys. Get ready for that one. It's going to be like, I reckon it'll be like the Black Plague. We got 18% fucking excess deaths in Australia. Ireland's not far behind. Everyone that used those beauty fucking shots, they're all been shot down. You got excess deaths going through the roof. It's a joke. But they told us. They let us know. Everyone knew. Well, you didn't. Everyone's too busy fucking working and not concentrating on the YouTube and the Rumble and all the people talking about the truth. Now you're getting mainstream media is like a war on the people. Propaganda war. To suit their agenda. The 2030 agenda. You're fucking kidding. Anyway, it is what it wasn't, and it will be what it should have been. Eventually. Maybe. Anyway, I'm fucking had enough. Had enough of this world. You all fucking give me the shits. Fucking hell. No one's fucking doing anything to stop the evil. That's shitting me. I'm thinking like making like a spiritual weapon and painting a roof blue after those Californian and Maui wildfires. The only things that didn't burn were the blue things. The trees didn't burn. Some of the grass burnt, a few trees burnt, but some things were left alone, but only the cars got to like 1500 degrees. And it's a grass fire? How does that work? How can they explain that? And all those people that trapped into Maui wouldn't let them out. I was watching it. People were uploading live. They're going, look, we've been driving around for 3 hours. They keep blocking each end. They won't let us out. And the fire was coming, and they still wouldn't let them out. And then all those people just died in their cars? What the fuck's that all about? Bloody kidding. Anyway, the world is run by a bunch of evil twats, and someone's got to do something about it, otherwise we're all gonna die. Monkeypox, fucking heart attacks, you name it. Guinea pig DNA in the fucking vaxxers to give you heart attacks, all this shit. You're all fucking kidding. Get a scare, you have a heart attack. That's what happens to guinea pigs. That's why they put their DNA in there. You uplift that, you get a big scare, you're gonna have a heart attack. I was telling everyone about this fucking years ago, no one listened. Now it happened, and now it's happening. So, enjoy. Well, what's that saying? No excuse for being ignorant. That's all I can say. I'll leave you with that. The Orval is pretty fucking awful. And the world's pretty fucking awful at the moment. And the jobs people are doing are pretty fucking awful. People think they're doing me a huge favour. They're just fucking trying to kill me. Stress and fucking... I'm a perfectionist, and people come around and start doing like work that I don't see that bad in Asia. Asia's fucking much better than this. Like, I don't know about India, but in Thailand and Japan, you never see a job done like that, and it's so expensive. What the fuck? I can't get my head around it. Anyway, we'll see what happens. The world's a funny world. Someone got their fucking lawnmower going Sunday afternoon, spoiling me fucking Sunday arvo. Feel like fucking getting his lawnmower and shoving up his fucking nose. Kidding. Idiots. Living with idiots everywhere. Idiots all around me. Absolute fuckwits. Next door on one side, they've got no kids, and they fucking, I'll give them bags of fruit and veggies and fucking, you name it. I got one beer out of them over 6 years. You're fucking kidding. The other neighbour, they got trees in my backyard for 1.5 years. They don't give a toss. They just fucking leave it there. Makes my yard look like a shithole. So this week I'm chopping all the branches off, throwing them in their pool or their spa or on their roof, and I'm going to chop it up and fucking just throw it in anywhere I want, because that's the law. So over their fence, you don't know where it's going. It might end up in a pool, who knows. Fuck it. I've had a gutful. Putting up with this shit for fucking 2 years almost. Fucking full of fucking idiots, this world. Can't fucking believe it. Hard to fly with the eagles when you're stuck on the ground with the fucking turkeys. Fucking turkeys everywhere. It's a fucking giggle. Anyway, cheers guys. Take it easy. Don't get upset like me. Dealing with fucking turkeys every day. What a fucking giggle.